Are Cybertronians not made from the same materials? My alloys are the same as those of a High Counselor. My lubricants are the same as those that lubricated the joints of the 13. We are individuals. Once we were free.
Orion backs.
Master Tryon.
What brings you here to interrupt my work?
I seek advice.
We are individuals. Once we were free.
Megatronus.
Why has he named himself after a mythical being?
If the old stories are true, Megatronus believed in, until the end, that he would be vindicated. He believed himself to be doing what was right, even if his methods destroyed much of what he professed to believe.
Not much of an example if you're plotting a revolution.
Indeed not. But perhaps that is not the only example to be taken from the deeds of Megatronus. Who is this upstart?
He has been a gladiator in Kaon. Like all of them, he began with no name. A worker who took the arena as a way to glory. He hasn't lost yet, and his fame has grown to the point that few others will fight him one-on-one. Now it seems that he is no longer content to be the greatest gladiator in Kaon. He has greater ambitions.
Ambition. That is not a quality encouraged on Cybertron, as you know. Go back to your post, Orion. Continue to listen. When you know what this Megatronus is planning, return home, and we'll consult further. Covenant, what may we know of this Megatronus? Orion, please return to my office. This Megatronus did not begin planning a revolution right away, not on a planet-wide scale in any case. He began by taking over the gangs who can run the gladiator pits in Kaon and Slaughter City.
Criminals! They...
Before he had a name, or took one rather, he was a champion gladiator. He had some success, which meant other bots of his caste looked to him for his strength.
So he became a leader, without meaning to?
Precisely.
This is where it all begins. You, who take your pleasure from our suffering and turn our work into your leisure. All of you have forgotten what it means to be Cybertronian. Once this used to be the greatest planet in the galaxy, and now we have fallen. But soon we shall rise again. There are yet Cybertronians who can envision the restoration of our former glory. I never had a name. Now I take the name Megatronus, the greatest of the original 13, the one who refused to bow to any others. Only by realizing how far we have fallen will we understand what it is to rise again. For Cybertron!
You had not seen this? Then this is the fruit of discouraging ambition. We train generations of Cybertronians who don't imagine what might be done. Do not fear, Orion Bax. I'll tell you the simple truth. This is no game designed to entangle you in words you do not mean. All I say is that we live in a certain world. Few of us imagine what it might be like to live in another. Others remember what other worlds were once like. And some are foolish enough to wish that we might live in such a world again.
What are you writing, Master Tryon?
I am writing what I have learned. As time progresses, we will all discover, together, whether I have understood correctly. But for now, you must return to your post and think about what I have said.
I will.
Huh. Ugh. You have to do better than that. Ha! No one defeats Megatronus. I still function. Would you challenge me? Any 5 or 10 of you? Would any of you challenge Megatronus after all that I have won? Nobody defeats Megatronus. Remember what you saw. Remember, you saw Megatronus. It is the happiest day of your life. Remember!
You will be living more than 5 years of Megatronus.
Minimal scarring from the acid's energy weapons had little effect. As typical Lord Megatronus, you emerged from a battle without even showing signs of being in one.
Megatron. You both heard the crowd? I am now Megatron.
All hail Megatron!